Hello, I'm Martin. Today I want to talk a little bit more about fuzz. And I made a video about 2 weeks ago about Fuzz and Stuff Zonk machine. And some people said, do more about fuzz. And so I do more. I said, okay, let's do more fuzz. And therefore more fuzzes. So I have 5 fuzzes today and that I want to try, and also talk a little bit briefly about my journey with fuzzes that was and is kind of problematic, since I didn't know really how to use them. And the first thing to know is that they really don't like anything before the fuzz. 99 cases out of 100, they don't want anything before the fuzz. They want a pure guitar signal coming directly from the guitar, not buffered, nothing buffered before. What that is, it's voodoo witchcraft. I don't know really what it is, but it can't be buffered. The fuzz won't like it. It won't behave as it should. That's the first thing. So the second thing is that fuzz often it compresses the signal and distorts it, and often takes away a lot of the mids. Therefore, even if it sounds great on its own, it can be really, when you're in a band situation, you step on the fuzz pedal, you know, where's my sound? I can't, it doesn't cut through. So a trick for this does 2 things. A fuzz oftentimes wants to go into a dirty amp, an amp on edge of breakup or more. So today we're going to simulate this. We're going through the 6-watt amp here, TWS Tube Workshop SingleSix, but 6 watts being enough to not, be loud in the room. But I'm also, this is my clean sound, but I'm using a clone, an Archer, for a bit of grit, for a bit of overdrive. And we're going to send the fuzz into that. And why I choose a clone, the Archer, is because it's mid-focused. So it'll give some mids back to the fuzz and make it more usable in a live situation. So the first fuzz I wanted to talk about is this one. Again, Fuzz and Stuff from Hampus Fogner. This time a fuzz face. Classic design with an added BS control, which I think, voodoo witchcraft again, regulates the amount of voltage going to the circuit, and being fully clockwise, it'll be like creamy, standard fuzz face thingy, perhaps, and counterclockwise, turning it down, will make it gate and become more spitty. So let's try that. Here we go. First pedal, the Fuzz and Stuff Fuzz Face classic circuit. All right. Lovely singing creamy tone. Let's try that dial that back. That, yeah, it gates. Back up a bit. Like that. not nearly as gated and spitty as the Zonk. So I would probably turn that back up a bit. Great, I would use it somewhere like that. Let's go over to the compare it to the song that I found was much more spitty and also less. I think let's here if I'm correct, less bottom heavy because this was pretty full range sounding. Yeah. Much more gated. You don't know if you're gonna get a note. But when you do, it sings. The second thing about fuzzes, and we'll do that later, is working with a volume knob. This works poorly though when it's this gated, because if well, almost nothing comes through. Cool though, but let's talk more about the volume knob later. I'll go over to another Swedish pedal maker named Joachim, and he has a company called Square Wave. This is the Square Wave Sadist Fuzz. So let's try that. The Sadist Fuzz is special in many ways, but one of the ways is that this can go anywhere in the signal chain. And why that is usable is, for me at least, when sometimes I'm pretty satisfied with the usual overdrive situation, and at times I just want that gnarly edge to that sound. So I can put this last and just like it said here, actually, just a little bit of gain to add this square wave kind of fuzzy sound to my usual sound. So, but that's not what we're going to do now. But you can do that with this, and that's great. So, here we go. The Sadist Fuzz. Okay, to my ears, this fuzz is finer. The gravel is of smaller pieces. To me, the sound of fuzz is kind of like a truckload of gravel being unloaded onto the ground, and the gravel goes onto the ground from the truck. That's the fuzz sound, and the gravel can be of different size, and I usually like bigger sized gravel. This is finer size. Smaller size usable, but not the fuzz style I'm usually going for. So let's go to number 4 then. This is by far the priciest pedal of the lot. This is a Vemuram Myriad fuzz, and it has level fuzz, a bias control labeled feel, but I think it's a bias, and then a tone control. Yeah. So price heavy. I have gigged with this one, and it has the same problem as many other fuzzes. To me, it's quite bottom heavy. Let's see if that is true today. Sounds great, but like I said, a bit bottom heavy, which makes it difficult in a lot of live situations. Okay, here we go. Do you hear what I'm saying? What I mean? Pretty bottom heavy. Yeah, so let's try making this clean up a bit. So the second thing about fuzzes that that I didn't really know until not recently, but fairly recently, is that one of the real tricks with the fuzz is to start with the volume low. You get this very special type of D. The Vemuram inspired me so much to come up with that riff, because fuzz most often like you know, the simple harmonies, octaves, fifths, because it enhances all the overtones. But sometimes I like to make it yes, because of that. I came up with this. And then this that I just played. I don't really know it yet. May you live in interesting times. May your big dreams all let you down. Something like that. It's gonna be a new song on the new album. So the Vemuram, like I said, sounds great, but in a band context, has the same problem as so many others. It kind of goes away, it kind of disappears. So let's go to the last one. It's a big bit of the opposite of the Vemuram. The Vemuram can do everything. It can do the spitty thing. I'll show you that. Show you that. We can turn down the bias, and it gates. Like it can do that. Also, that the Zonk could do. And you turn bias back up, and it goes into the creamy thing. So can do both. This last one is the opposite. It's a one knob thing. It's a mini pedal. It's a Mythos high road. So just the one now. It's a volume knob, and all the fuzz settings are fixed. So it's kind of a one-trick pony, but it's a nice trick, and I haven't gigged with it, so I don't know how it will behave in that situation, but it sounds good. Let me show you. Without, there we go. A bit darker, right? It's not bottom heavy. It's more focused in the middle. It's not much in the bottom. It's not much on top either. It's more like that. Great sound. One trick pony, but good trick. So there we have it for today. The Vemuram can do the most, I believe. If I were to choose one, I'd still choose that one, because it can do the Zonk thing even, as well as the creamy, and you can adjust, get a little bit more edge to it with that tone knob, but it still doesn't take away all of the big bottom. Remember to try to use the volume for cleanup and not to have anything before the fuzz in most cases. The Sadist fuzz from Square Wave is an exemption from that, but otherwise, see ya. Thank you.